Hello and welcome to a beautiful day in Wicklow. So today we'll be doing something a little bit different. We're going to have a look at mapping programs, specifically the Minerals Ireland mapping program. This is really handy. So this is the main page. When you come onto Minerals Ireland, it is available exploration data. And then once we click on available exploration data, we come over to here. It's prospecting license ground status. What we'll do is we'll click on permit. And this will open up map. Now you can't access it mobile. You used to be able to do it through mobile, but now you can only do it through PC or laptop. So the second one is to do with the status of a license, not really relevant to ourselves, and this is the one we want. So we click onto this one. It'll ask you to accept the terms and conditions, and if you're happy enough, you click on OK. So if we have a look here, this is a well-known river, known as the Dodder. This is where the dam is for the reservoir. You can see the reservoir just there. So you see this yellow dot here. This specifies that there's gold been found. Now it gives you the name of the site, the name of the area, and it just says it's alluvial. Now alluvial means it was found in a river. Okay, and next week come over, I'll have a look at the actual mapping options here. So we have the layering. So if I wanted to uncheck that, it would take away the minerals. So for example, if you came to this map and you pressed there, oh no, where's my yellow dots going? Oh, you come back over to here, see where it says mineral deposits and occurrences. Check that box. And now it shows you these two. So there's another one here. We click on this. See the way it's bedrock. So look, gold occurrence bedrock, whereas down here it's gold occurrence alluvial. So alluvial is where gold is found in the river. Bedrock is where it's found, as the name suggests, in host rock. The main one I look at, which is most important of all, is if we come down here to Bedrock Geology. Check this box. Now we see a bunch of different things. So these are all relevant for a very good reason. This one here, this red one, is granite, right? Now granite, generally you're not going to find gold in granite. Now you have this one, which is lower Paleozoic, and this is made of shale and schist, and this one, which is grayscale and sandstone. So why is this important? Well, what is important is, see the way you have these lines that just randomly stick out. These are what's known as fault lines. But where you have a fault line that cuts across a river, and you have a river pounding through it. So let's say, for example, the river is over there. So let's say, for example, this fault line, it's not. But if this fault line was cutting across here, the river was flowing through, then what you would do is you would want to work downstream. So just come out of that one for a second. So you can see, as I say, these thin lines is the differences between the geology. So you have the grayscale marine shale and the normal lower Paleozoic. I'm so used to lower Paleozoic because that's most of what Wicklow is made up of, is lower Paleozoic. So if we go to base layer, see where we have of this, we go to this one here, and this is the old style Ordinance survey maps. So it lists all of the different tiny rivers that were previously wouldn't have seen on a regular map, and mentions this river. But it doesn't necessarily mention the rivers on the side. But if we go to this one, then it gives you all these little tiny little boring rivers. So it might be handy, as if you find a gold occurrence and you're going, well, that's nowhere near a river. You just click into that and then you can see which river is nearby. We can also go back to the 6-inch. As far as I know, that one, it'll usually give you a date. I think that's about 1825. And there's a digital globe as well. Again, that's more like aerials. We can get that in Google Maps. Here's a coloured version of the Ordnance survey from, again, I think it's about 1825. And then if you have a look now at the difference here, look, obviously the reservoir wasn't there at the time, so it's just a normal river. The river, look, has multiple meanders and bends and turns. But again, it's very handy in this regard. You can say, okay, so if we have a look here where, let's come out a bit. If we have a look here where the river, the gold sits with the river on the left, but if we look at the map, modern map, now the river's on the right. So we know the river has shifted position. If you do like this content, do let me know in the comments below. I'll happily make any of these because they take me about 10 minutes to make, whereas making a video on YouTube takes an entire day. So that's it. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you enjoyed it, chance you like the previous videos I posted and the ones I'll be posting in the future. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and sure, I'll catch you next one. We can all go buy more shiny. Bye bye.